Hello YouTubers and squiggly gamers. Today I'm going to be reviewing the G&G Armaments CM16 Raider. Right. For those of you who think this is a real gun and why is it painted blue, well, it's not a real gun and it's painted blue because I haven't got my Airsoft license yet. I'm in the process of getting it now. But in the meantime, to stay legal and so I don't get arrested, it has to be blue or green or orange. Blue's better. Right, what is Airsoft? Airsoft is a sport that you run around the woods or a specific event and get shot at and you can shoot other people. Basically it's paintballing. But instead of using big paintballs that sting like hell and you go home with 10-ton of bruises, use BBs. Cheaper and you can carry a lot more in your magazine. Also don't hurt as much. So the game is more dependent on you being honest. Whereas with paintballing, when you get shot, you cry out in pain, so you know you've been hit. Airsoft, if it hits you on your clothing, especially at a decent range, you're not going to feel it as much. So if you get hit, put your hand up, shout hit, call for medic, either wait to be revived, or you go back to your respawn point. It's this aspect of Airsoft with the being honest and the looking more realism part that has appealed to me for Airsoft over paintballing. So let's take a look at the gun. The gun is based on the Heckler & Koch HK416 in service 2005 to present day. You may recognise it from Battlefield 3. It's in game as the M416. No, yeah, 416, that's right. Insert, yeah, done that. Right. Rate of fire 450 rounds per minute. Fires the NATO standard 5.56 to 45mm. However, there are many variants out there. Longer barrel, more magazine, bigger rounds out there, including the M27 IER. Again, you'll recognise from Battlefield 3. Part of the same family. Now, 2007, the US Army, or Marines, or whatever you want to call it, they had a bit of a rethink. The M4, the M16 family were showing signs of getting old. You know, the M16's been around since the 60s. It was time for a change. So they put forward to all the major gun manufacturers, look, we want a new gun, give us your best. This is Heckler & Koch's. What they put forward. They also had there in the FN SCAR, which you recognise from various first-person games. The XCR or the ACR, again, you would have heard that played Modern Warfare 2. And the XM8, which has now been shelved, but don't tell bad company to that because it was their main featured weapon in the game. But since then, it's been shelved. I couldn't figure out why, to be honest, because it looks like a fairly decent weapon, but still. Right, back to this baby. The grip and the strap is what I've bought myself, so you don't expect them to come in the box when you get them. However, main feature of this weapon is rails, and more rails. So you can customise it to whatever the heck you want. You want a big holographic sight, laser sights, torch, and a stun grenade launcher, you can have it if you want. Personally don't, because it gets heavy, but you can. Right, Airsoft. One magazine looks realistic enough, however, come to the top and you recognise there's no bullets. BBs get fed into the top, yeah, that right. The little hole there, pour them in. The bottom you've got a winder. Winds the BBs to the top, on there, and then simply insert where you would normally. Turn it around. Fire select. Single, full auto. Safe because, you know, habit. Battery fits in the stock. Get it out. It's got a nice little I wouldn't say quite hard rubber, but it fits quite comfortably on your shoulder, not a problem. Another little bit, and your battery is in there. 2 long round ones. You don't even notice it's there, to be honest. And it fits in there nice and snug. Get a big one if you wish, there is plenty of room. Say, stock is extendable to however many positions. I keep it about there, suit me. Have it fully in, fully out, whatever you want. Iron sight, this bit comes off. Adjustable as well, fully as you would expect with any other gun. Right, what varies with this to other airsoft guns? Charging handle, normally when you pull it, reveals the hop up in this bit here. However, this gun, I can't get it. The hop up is there, but it's done by a spring, which is a bit of a pain to get open, but in my view it's better, because I've seen a lot of people running around playing airsoft with the flap open, getting all dirt in the hop up. Not good. However, one thing I like is that they kept the charging handle. You can actually move it like you would normally. That just stays closed. Right, so like we say, always all made out of metal. Yeah, the important parts are made out of metal. Metal barrel, metal components, all the internals are what you expect from a high grade airsoft weapon. However, to keep the price down, main body is yes, it's plastic, but I'd say it's more of a polymer, high grade plastic. Yeah, I've been to an airsoft event with this. It's nice and weight. I've bashed it around, used it to push myself up even. It's fine, it still works, there's no problem with it whatsoever. The rail system isn't metal, again it's a polymer, but yeah, hold it by the grip, it ain't going anywhere. When you do get it, you will say, oh, why is there a big gaping hole in the muzzle flash? Or, from what I thought it was bust when I got it, but apparently it's supposed to be there. I can't figure out why, but fear not, it doesn't make any odds or ends to how it performs. So, plenty of sling attachments if you wish. All in all, it is a very decent gun. It's sold as the first FPS. It's sold at 330. However, I don't think I'm using the best battery, so it only shoots at 280, which is not as high as what you'd expect. However, it's more than enough, to be honest, for what I use it for. You know, I don't want to put any more strain on the motor and things. You know, I want it to last. I want this to last me as long as possible, really. So it suits me fine. I am looking to get some more weapons. The wife doesn't quite know about that yet, so I will review them as and when I can. So yes, airsoft as a sport, do it. Gets you fit, gets you outside, gets you shooting people. Alright, you may get shot, but it's part of the fun, to be honest. Apart from that, if you have any more questions regarding airsoft or this baby, message me, whatever, PM, personal message me, I'll see what I can do. So, yeah. It's a cheap gun, but there's nothing cheap about it. It is an absolute top-notch gun. Even the people who I go with, who are professionals, have been doing it for years, said it looks a decent bit of kit. So it's a great starting point. A lot of people have been using it for higher weapons, so they bought like sort of 10 of them and sort of rent them out. It's good. G&G armaments are one of the best US makes out there. So if you want to take a airsoft, there's nothing better than one of these, to be honest. 150 quid, give or take, from online. You know, you can use it straight out of the box. You know, you don't have to have all the fancy attachments, holographic sights. You know, the strap is so I'd have to carry it all the time, and just the grip just gives me a bit more support. You know, if you're holding it on the rail system, you know, it's going to hurt your hands or grate your hand a bit. A lot of people have to hold it on the magazine. Yeah, you can do it if you want. I just find it a bit more comfortable for me personal basis, really. So plus it was only 8 quid. Can't go wrong, can you? So right, there you go. Quick review of the G&G Armaments CM16 Raider. Great starter weapon. What more do you want?